follow the passion, money will come, will follow you. If you follow the money alone, after some time you will, because the passion fuels, it fuels you.
Welcome to the Studio-littleBold podcast, where vision meets execution, creativity finds clarity, and mentorship unlocks potential. I'm your host, Abigail Osidiana, and this is the space for designers, dreamers, and change makers looking to build bold ideas and shape the future of interior design. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have Ruto on set. He's going to introduce himself, tell us what he's up to, what his company does, Cindy, and all other good stories about your career. Karibu sana. Thank you so much for joining and for honoring our invite.
Thank you for having me. My name is Vincent Ruto, an interior designer by profession, director at Stepsign Interiors Limited. We deal with interior design and build, design consultation, project management, and fixtures and furniture for your spaces.
Let me ask about the fixtures and furniture. Tell me
Yes.
more. Do you have a showroom or are you just helping people import?
No, actually, we help clients choose furniture. We take them around the local market and with our guidance and the design that was presented to be able to achieve what they aspire. Yes.
Okay, so it's not like that you're making furniture or you're selling furniture.
No. We don't do that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Which campus did you go to?
The University of Nairobi.
Hey, UN people, please give us a break. Give us a break.
Yeah, that is that is what we pride for.
Eish.
Since now we're hearing that KU is becoming the best. So we have to.
You have to put the there.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yes.
How long? What was the name of the course?
So I studied a bachelor in design, a major in interior design. It took just 4 short years.
Hey, 4 years is not short.
If it's interesting, it's short.
It's short.
Yes.
Aya, sawa. Why did you choose interior design, or how did you get there? And actually, how do you get to your end?
Like, how do you get?
How did you get to your
How
end?
did I get to your
Yeah.
end? So it's a story in a bit. So I wasn't supposed to go to
The
interior
university?
design. No, there yes, but interior design yes. So my first option was architect, and then in university you have those points. So mine didn't. It fell short.
I'm telling you, that thing is a recurring
It's
theme
recurring,
here.
yes. So it fell short. So what is the other thing that is close to architect, which is
Architecture.
interior design? Yes. So that's why I went to UN for the
So you
interior
had put it
courses.
at least filling in your options, or now
Yes.
you decided to go as JAB?
No, it
as
was
parallel.
No,
sorry.
it was there.
Oh, it was there.
Yes.
So you ukangukia hapo.
Yes, mine is job.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I also did JAB,
Yes.
and I also got you, but mbali.
Mbali huko. Yes,
Uko
you see, yeah.
nje.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. And then interior design on its own, what made you interested in it?
So interior design, it started when I was in high school.
Were you doing art?
No, it wasn't art. No,
Okay.
at that point, okay, our school didn't offer art, but there was that interest in drawing, sketching, exploring. Like during closing times, I usually had my pencil and my book. So when these guys were having the ceremony, I was
Sketching.
down there sketching. So I found interesting. But now at that point, now how do you like translate this to be a career? So the only way you can do that, this talent is at that moment. I know now there are so many other things. But at that point, you had
Now the
architect was like the main. And if you architect and then now you go interior design, nobody knew about interior and design. So that one was still it was still not known very well. So that's when now I decided to go to architect. And then now, as I had said, then the points happened, yes.
Yeah, so even as you're listing down, because even if the points didn't work out, you already knew that my other option was interior design. So
Yes.
how did you know about interior design? Because at that time people never really knew much about interior design. Was it through brochures or someone mentioned, oh, there's this one, you can put it as an option, because now the way you're explaining, you're at the talent bit,
Yes,
unajua kuchora nini, but now this specific course, knowing that, okay, I'll put architecture, fine, I'll put interior design, that one, how did you know?
So that one, when you're doing, I think it's Form 4, if I'm not wrong. So Form 4 early or late Form 3, you're given, let's say like a list.
Okay.
Yeah, in school, yes, we were given that. So you go through Nangalia, you see, this is interior. Not interior, sorry, architecture. And then you go, you see also there is Bachelor of Interior.
Okay.
So at least in a way, you do some few research here and there, you ask people, and then you find out, okay, this is more related to.
Oh, so it's not that someone
Yes.
had pushed you, oh, by the way, there's architecture, and then there's
No,
interior
no.
design, and
No,
then
no.
there's this, and then there's, oh,
No, it was
okay.
a choice.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. Tell me, what was your journey? Now you finished Campo, or even in between Campo, did you do any internships or attachments?
Okay.
Let me correct.
Yes,
Attachments.
attachment, yes. During our 4th year, the final exam, we usually call it pin-up. So we usually present our projects. Now, now you can do it on computer. By that time, we were drawing, using our rulers and everything, squares, all those things. So after that, you pin up. It's an exam, actually. So the former boss, they usually, yes, the former boss. So they usually come during that time.
Wait, former from where?
No, former boss from I was employed.
Okay.
Yes. So they usually come during those time, and then they go through the works. Then now they pick
students that look
like
promising.
students, exactly, yes. So you are given an interview in school. And then they take about 5 people, and then they select. Yes. So that after that, before even finishing, now we were chosen. We went to now the company, that on the former boss company. Then we did our internship for 3 months. There was no attachment.
Oh, there was no attachment.
Yes.
This one was now just purely because they came and checked the pin-up.
So you didn't have attachments, mandatory at that time, yes. So as we were, it's like if you want to do,
you do.
That's fine, but it was not mandatory, yes.
First guys couldn't graduate without it.
You see now, but I would say we were lucky a bit, because at that time there were not many companies to offer. So it was a challenge. Attachments. Yes, not many companies offered attachments. Yes, so it was a challenge.
So you were feeling hey, ingekuwa problem.
I was glad.
How many guys were in your class actually?
I think about 38, 40 there.
That's a big number for no attachment.
But that one is
combined everything.
Combined, yes.
Fashion guys.
Yeah, fashion, products, graphics. But now for our class, I think we were the most, about 23 there, or 24 there, yes. So most people went for interior design, yes. Yeah.
So now this first internship, yes. Scratch attachment, yes. Yeah? How was it adjusting? What did you find strange? What did you find inspiring? What was interesting? What was different?
Okay.
First one.
So first of all, it was exciting.
Why?
Like coming from campus. Actually, we were still in school, so you were coming from campus going to work. So it was it felt somehow fun. But now the challenging bit of it is.
Wait, were you being paid?
Yes, we're paid.
Okay. No, so that's why it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun a bit. But anyway, at that time it wasn't. It was much, but it wasn't much. Yes. So the challenging thing about now transitioning from now the school to the internship is you come to realize you know nothing. You know nothing
you're
about
green.
The industry. You're very green. It's like now you're starting now a different journey.
And Maki, you're the top 5 who are selected.
You see? Yes. So you go there now, you start learning about materials, how things are built, what to use, where not to use. So those kind of things, yes. So this is a challenging bit, yes. And then
inspiring. The
inspiring thing is now you get to start it's like now you're starting a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Now whatever you are learning, it's like it's being paid.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you get employment, that's how, because now you can at least practice that.
Yeah.
So that is the exciting part. And then also learning now new things, and just getting to work with also experienced. We had people who are there maybe 2 years experience, 3 years, 4 years. So you learn a lot from them.
How was it a big organization? Was it a startup? What was the structure like actually, this first place?
Yes. So it was big. It was a big structure at that moment. Yes, I should say that it was one of the competitors, because there were few at that time. They usually call the big companies. So those were it was among them. It was about I should say about 25 people.
Yes. Wow.
25 is a lot.
For your first employment, internship, it's a lot.
Exactly, it's a lot. So you get to interact with all those people, yeah.
How was it navigating hierarchies?
Now, a good thing about my side, this is my side only. I came to the company, but I didn't start in the office.
You started on site?
On site, yes.
Okay.
So on site, you didn't get to interact with, you see now the hierarchy, whatever. So you are reporting, you are put under, it's a project manager. So you are reporting to him, and then him reporting to the boss, yes.
So you, at that time, you're just answering to one person. Yes. You don't know politics, you don't know drama, you don't know who you amefanya nini, nothing.
Nothing like that, yes.
How long were you there at site?
At site, I was there for 2 months.
Oh, so now your last month, though, you went to...
So the last month I came back, not to design now. The office. I was now doing the design work. Was that intentional or was it by luck, do you think? It was intentional.
Okay.
Because for me to complete my internship, I had to also do interior. So that they can judge.
No, so that was intentional on your end or intentional on the company's end?
On the company.
Okay, so they were well planned.
Yes. Oh. So there were 2 guys who were ahead of us. So one of them suggested that I need also to be one of the senior designers, yes. I also need to come and do design as well, because it's not all about project. At least it's both of them, yes.
Okay. Yes. So hierarchy is not such a problem. Yes. Adjusting to work, the pace of work, how was it?
The pace of
Kwanza,
work?
let's not even go to pace of work. Adjusting to site, because Mjengo has its own, it's another ball game on its own.
That one now, that's like being thrown into the
depend, yes. Pambana, sink or swim.
Exactly, yes. So you are there, this guy comes, leaves you on site, and then he disappears, and then he comes back maybe after, because he has other projects. So what you're doing is just reporting to him, you call him. So at that point, you don't know anything. So you rely on the artisans, the fundis. So you ask the fundi, okay, so how do you do this? And then some
and the one who's supposed to supervise them.
Exactly. And some of them usually take an offense on, because you are green. So what they do is, so now they say like, huyu sasa anatufundisha nini? Si tumekuwa huku for 10 years. So you need to know how to, so you learn that and then you try and balance. Now you ascertain your...
How did you do that? Give us a practical way that aspiring interior designers can do that.
It's actually not that difficult. You listen to them.
Listen
to them, yes. So they'll come and say, okay, let's, for example, they are doing something, let's say like gypsum work, or maybe something complicated like a desk. Maybe you're doing a reception desk or something. So reception desk is intricate in a way. So you have the design. So you're showing, you're trying to tell them you're using this material, but there's a way also how they work. So you listen to them and you try and combine now both of them. So when the moment they find, they realize that you are listening, actually you're not just demanding or something, then your work becomes easier.
And it's something I've mentioned to people before. Don't go to site there with your big head. Yes. There's a way you have to talk to people to get what you want. Yes. It's not just about hey, mimi ndio designer hapa, my friend.
My way or no way, nothing like that. They can deliberately do the job poorly.
To frustrate you, and they feel nothing. Utamfanyia nini sasa?
And then some of them you see are not employees.
Yeah. Most of them typically
Most of
are
them
not
actually,
unless,
yes,
yeah.
they are subcontractors. So you can find them, they don't, because they are not answerable directly to the boss as you are. So they'll give you problems. So to make it easier is just work with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sawa. Take that home. Work with them. Find a way to listen. Find a way to coordinate.
Yes.
Higher. That one is site adjusting to site. What were your working hours? Do you remember?
Yes.
It was?
So it was 8 to 5 official. But it usually extends,
yeah.
sorry. Usually extends to even 7, 8, depending on the pressure and where the project is. So you can find maybe deadlines are near and you need to, because now the client will not understand. So it's either you finish or there are some clause they usually have whereby you are fined.
I know.
Yes, every day. So the boss tells you that kifika huko hapo sasa ni mbaya. So you have to push the fundis, push yourself. You just finish that. And I know people will say it's it's somehow overworking yourself, but to me, I usually, after the project, you finalize the project and you deliver, client is happy. That's a reward.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you have done
what you set out to do, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. So for the 2 months you're on site, yeah?
Yes.
Before you go back to the office, so when we look back a little bit, you're there asking questions, just making the phone calls. Oh, this is the status, etc. At what point do you get like your bearing and are now like kind of guiding, or not yet, in this first internship?
Oh, yes. So after the 3 months, now you are confirmed.
Oh,
now you're employed now.
Okay.
Now you're employed. Now from there, it's like there's no more. You have to learn quickly.
So it didn't happen during that internship?
No, it didn't happen during the internship.
Okay.
And then another thing that happened also is after the internship, about 2 months, remember the senior guys, the senior designers, they left. So now you are left
alone. Wait, but there were like 25 people.
Yeah, it's from the reception going all the way to the finance.
Okay, everything in totality.
Yes, it's not 25 designers only, it's the company, yes. So, and you find now you have to step up.
What did you find like was the one thing you really needed to step up and real quick?
Turnaround of designs. Yes. The time. Because now what happened now is there were a lot of work, but the timelines were still the same. So you see, you have to now it comes back again to the 8 to 5. So you usually find ourselves working even to 12 midnight. Some of the time, not most of the time, some of the time, because of the workload. But doing that, it somehow elevates you to, you can do. This was now, at least you have done so much, and you've pushed yourself. So it's, after some time, it becomes easier.
It's a lot easier for you.
It becomes now easier, yes. Yes.
What was the biggest lesson in this place now, internship, before now you're confirmed? Biggest lesson that you took away?
The internship. The biggest lesson is trying as much as possible to learn.
Why? What happened, or what made that lesson resonate or stick?
Because I will say during this internship is somehow is where you can, because you're still raw from the campus, you learn, you become, okay, you need to be free a bit, not like you have the freedom to make mistakes, because you are under person, yes, at least, but if you make a mistake, there's a way it can be. It's not like now you're the main guy.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, it becomes bigger. So you have that freedom a bit, and that freedoms is when you can take advantage of it and learn. Because I think the biggest lesson is during the experience. The biggest experience is when you fail. That is the biggest, yes.
Yeah. So even when you look back, do you think you intentionally were strategically setting yourself up to be handpicked by these, interior designers who come during pinup? Did you know there was that? You did
Yes,
know.
we did know, yes.
You knew that.
Yeah, because it usually happens every year.
So you were like, I'm focused to get this, it was by luck?
It was actually the to-go company at that time. Because of the reputation.
So not only were you focused on being picked, you were focused on being picked by this particular company. Okay.
Yes. So what let's say fourth year. So the beginning of fourth year is when now we set ourselves. We were a team of about 4 guys there. So we set ourselves aside. We decided to learn computer softwares. So that computer softwares is what set us apart. Because during our time, we were not taught about the computer.
You're using the T-square.
Yes, the T-squares and all those. So if you now do the ArchiCAD and then you do the rendering softwares, that gives us a positive, yeah.
So on your pinup, you're allowed to go extra than what has been taught. Okay, so that helped you.
That helped, yes.
Of the 4 in the crew,
yes.
Is there any who wasn't picked out?
Yes, 2.
Oh, so only 2 managed and 2 wakatafuta kwa njia zao. Oh, why I'm asking these particular questions is for like aspiring interior designers to also understand everything also needs strategy. There's hair that has come here. Sorry, guys. Everything needs strategy.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't just sit and assume you'll go in which direction. Yes, sometimes you plan and God just laughs. Yeah. But you also can set your path.
Yes, you can do that. Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to encourage people. You can set your path. Also find out what is the best strategy to apply so that you get what you're looking for. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Because a lot of people check from company, they don't even have work. Or they take so long.
Yes. They take so long, yeah. So you find sometimes when people leave, so whatever you are taught, it's what you are taking. So, but you didn't go an extra mile to research and do additional.
So by that time, what softwares have you learned? What, or was it just one?
It was 2, ArchiCAD and 3ds Max.
And in that company, what softwares were they using now when you've come in?
We actually went and introduced a bit of it.
Nice. So
they were using ArchiCAD.
Okay.
Yes. So now during the render, but it wasn't immediately. Now, you can go in and then you start.
Yeah,
you have
changing
to adapt.
it.
You have to adapt to the systems of the company. Yes.
Oh, nice. And how was it like trying to propose that? Was it an initiative from you guys' end, or was it them telling you, hey, tell us?
No. When you're in your desk, let's say you are given a project, you start designing. So depending on the time frame of the project or the deadline, so you will just gauge because rendering also takes times. So if you see then you have time, then you can go an extra mile. So at that one point when we started doing now the render, the boss was like, oh yeah, this is good. So at that time also, there were not many people doing the renderings in interior design. Architect, I think they were doing it, yes. So if you go to a presentation and then you have that 3D showing how it's going to look.
Hey, they're seeing you guys are killing it.
Yeah, it was a positive, yes.
Oh, so that's nice. So that's one thing I also want to encourage like our viewers. There's that level of initiative, there's kujituma, wanting to just learn, you just don't float because, okay, this is all I've been given and then you shut 5 o'clock, you've gone home. I'm not saying you break your back completely, but there's some level of kujituma that really propels someone to the next level.
Yes. Yes.
So you stay at this particular place for how long?
I stayed for 4 years.
4 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Another short years.
Oh, 4 short years. What was the biggest surprise now as an employee, leave alone an intern? Biggest surprise?
As an employee, the biggest surprise is how you still know that you have learned something, but you haven't learned also. Because now you're now going, it's like you're going up.
Yeah.
Up the level. So from internship now you need to step up. So the way the progress from now designing particular spaces or how you design the particular spaces now, you need to improve on that. So that is the most surprising throughout
the journey.
The journey, yes.
Yes. Okay. So when you're there, how do I ask this? were you cocooned into one thing? So, for example, there are different companies. Others separate people. CAD techs,
Yes.
the lead designer, the guys who go to site. You don't touch anyone's work, and if you leave that company, you really can't adjust anywhere else unless you're in that particular role. And then there are those who give you, for example, project, run the whole project start to end.
Yes.
Yours, what was the...
No,
How was
the good
it?
thing about that company is we were given the freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, there was the freedom to also explore. Because yes, there were systems also set by the company, yes, but you are given that freedom to explore. Like, for instance, when you say, for us, we could do from actually market. I think it's
Even the
from
marketing.
marketing. Yes,
Aye,
sometimes.
Yeah. That's
Sometimes
a
you can
good thing.
start.
Oh, really?
So you see, it was all about learning.
Wait, so you're doing marketing,
Yes.
you're
And
doing
then you go to design.
3Ds, you're doing the design work yote.
Yes. And then you go to the presentation.
You are being allowed to go to see clients.
Because sometimes even you present by yourself.
Mm.
Because maybe the marketer is not around, so you become the marketer. So you have to go to the site and present, or maybe go see the client. But most of the time, we usually go to the site to measure. So measuring, you interact with the client. So that interaction is, you have to sell the company during that time also.
So when you look back, not you right now,
Yes.
you then, what were you thinking of all this work? Were you thinking, this is not my work, or this is not my role, or mnanitumia, or, oh, this is good, like, oh my gosh, I'm learning so much, or this is good exposure? What was your headspace like?
It's during that time.
Honest answer.
We were flowing. Yeah, no, but we were flowing with the current. Like, let's go with how interior design takes us.
Okay.
But now, I will say I didn't complain about.
You didn't complain, but how were you feeling about it?
It was exciting.
Okay, you were excited.
Yes, I was very excited. So excited in the sense that even sometimes you are working till Sundays.
I knew you were excited.
Yes. And this one is credit to the leadership. Leadership of that.
They were inspirational.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so you don't feel like you're being burdened.
Exactly, yes.
Oh, nice.
So they were accommodative. So you feel like you're part of the family in a way. It's not a bad thing, actually. People might say it's like you're using someone. It's not using someone. If you take that as a positive, it will take you far. Yes.
Okay. And now you're seeing clients. At what point do you start presenting? Do you remember? Was it very early on, year 1, 2, 3, or it was even by the time you're doing internship?
After the senior guys left.
That was 2 months in.
Yes.
How was it? Were you confident? Were you scared? How was it?
But we were not the guys who present. There was the marketing team. So we were doing the design and then just accompanying them.
So when did you start presenting you?
Presenting, I think it was about after 6 months there.
How was it? Were you confident? Were you scared? What was your headspace like?
It was scary anyway. Because this is the first thing you're doing and you have to, it's work.
You have to represent yourself well,
that, yes.
And then you have to represent the company well.
Yes. So you need to, it was a bit nervous.
So what did you do to overcome that nervousness over time?
During this run-alongs, I should say them run-alongs with the marketing team, whereby you are going with them, you learn. You learn 1, 2, 3 techniques, or I should say, for presenting.
Yeah.
So the way they start their conversation, and then, but the previous night, let's say before a presentation,
what?
You
practice,
yes.
You actually...
The first time, yes.
Okay.
The first few times, at least you practice. You go through it. You go through the what do you call, the presentation itself, from top down. Then you go back again and again. So when now you're coming to present, but anyway, definitely you'll still forget some few things here and there. It's allowed to make mistakes, but that's how you slowly.
Oh, so meaning you were not a last minute. You know, the interior designers work till the last.
Some of the projects, yes. Some of the projects were last minute. But the presentation, the good thing about it is it was set. So it was like, maybe you can actually finish the project designing, let's say, even sometimes in the morning. So people come, I need to finish this, print this, and then we go to presentation. But it's all an experience.
Yeah, so you're still, during that, if you do it last minute, you are still going through. Those ones now you're like
now
22.
That one at 22, whatever happens. So you say, these guys who are sitting in the boardroom, at some point, they started somewhere.
So you're convinced,
they understand.
you're consoling yourself.
Yes, you do that.
Yeah. Now you're 4 years in.
Yes.
Looking back at Campo, what do you think could be done to bridge that gap? Because you remember you mentioned, you felt like you knew nothing.
Yeah.
What do you think could be, like, aspiring interior designers can do to bridge that gap?
First of all, I think the internship program is very critical. But not just internship. Internship and follow-up. Like the lecturer or someone needs to come and follow up. Come and talk to the company that you're interning with. And then they see your progress. They see what it can be, let's say, improved or something. So that is important, number one. Number two is...
So wait.
Yes, sorry.
So to see what they can improve, who? You or the company?
No, you.
Or the school?
You.
Okay.
You yourself. People are different. So there's the strength and weaknesses, yes. So if you can find that strength and weaknesses during that time, and then you go back to school, then also them.
Who is them?
The lecturers. They also learn from that. So they take that and maybe they can, let's say, implement it in school or something. Yes. It becomes easier now for these guys to, when you're now transitioning from campus to...
Do you know if right now at the university,
yes,
do you know if they've introduced it or not?
Yes, they have.
Oh, they have?
Yes, they have. The good thing about it is, I think we left young, I should say young lecturers that time. So they started now incorporating the internship program, which has helped a lot.
So if that has been already implemented, what else can we tell them? Them being either the students
or
the guys offering the internships, or the lecturers, to bridge this gap, because that already is being bridged, right?
Yes, the internship is being bridged. Another thing is now bringing the real life experiences to school. Now that you need to be taught the materials.
Kwanza mimi that one.
Yes.
Hata mimi ilikuwa nje.
Actually, you need to do you can do basic, yes. There are many materials, but progressively. You start with the basic, like gypsum. What does gypsum partition contains or needs? So let's say, for example, you need the screws, the bones, all those things. You go to aluminum partition, you go to flooring, ceiling. So if you have those sections in school taught, I'm not sure, but I think maybe some are doing that. So that one, at least when you come out, at least you know those. And then another thing is the 3D that I was talking about. That is very important now. So 3D presentation is key when securing a
project
job, yes, or project, yes. So I will speak, if, like, for example, on my side, if someone comes looking for, let's say, internship, or you'll have a plus
if you can do 3D.
Started, yes, if you have started something to do with 3D. Yes, and also another thing for those guys is when you're doing, when you're coming for, let's say, for internship, at least introduce some, at least by then, maybe internship, I think, is third year. Yes, by third year, you have done maybe the basic ArchiCAD works. So I can see you can do a layout, you can do this and that. It's easier to...
ours, I think, was third year, actually.
Yes.
I think ours, we did it in... ArchiCAD, I think we did it in third year. I think so.
So by that time, ukipeleka, if you take now your CV and CV and the project that you... Okay, not the project, the CV, just say the CV, because you haven't done any project. So when we see, like, you have done the ArchiCAD, you do the layout, that is a plus. So it's easier to integrate you.
So meaning for your projects, you'd always do 3Ds?
Not all.
Okay. What's the exception?
So the exception is when there's You will know. You will know when there's that competition. Because when you go to site visits, you see is that one person, another person, that one. So you need to set yourself.
So typically you typically then do a lot of bids, is what I'm getting.
Yes.
I don't do bids ever.
You don't do bids?
Never.
So how do you?
Never. I never do bids. Personally, I feel we will cut this out. But personally, bids are a waste of time for me. I feel like you do bids. How do I say it nicely? In Nairobi,
and then you don't get.
No, not you won't get. It's not even a not getting thing. Okay. In my opinion, in Nairobi, bids are already set in stone for a particular person. This is Abigail's project, but all of you are being brought in there.
Okay. No,
so to compare prices and whatever, I don't have those kind of resources to waste time.
That is very true.
I don't do bids.
So, but and that one happens. But now, how do you now? Okay, what you need to do? Okay, how do you set? Because now there are those who are already. You're just coming to rubber stamp or something like that. What you're saying is to compare the prices. I've experienced many like that also. But now what I usually say, I say as long as I didn't spend much time. Now for those kind of things, when you realize maybe this is
it's already taken.
It's already taken. You do the simple things. You do the layout and you do the quotation. That won't take much of your
because
time,
typically, the way these bid documents are so intense, they have pages and pages of requirements and a short time span, maybe 2 weeks to be able to do for all those pages of work. Seriously.
And then you just, but you do.
You see, if it was true competition, tunaenda toe to toe. Me, I don't mind doing. Yes. But those ones, I've seen so many, and I've been in a couple of rooms, not necessarily me looking for the work, just hearing.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to nini, but our wana you get.
Kuna watu tayari
wameshapewa. You understand? So, what am I? You get.
But now you have to gauge.
I don't waste time. Actually, the moment you call me and tell me it's a bid, I tell you thank you very much.
So you want to be.
I don't mind. For me,
the competition.
I don't mind. So the ones that I will do is I will come and do a presentation and pitch my services. I'll show you the works that I've done before. I'll show you what you expect in terms of document, what kind of things, in what kind of timelines. I will pitch my services and I'll tell you, typically, this is my style. Yes. This is what you expect to get, because their projects I also just don't do. You understand?
Yeah.
I tell them, okay, this is how you expect. Let's say, for example, I typically am more inclined towards contemporary, minimalistic kind of look, very neutral palettes and stuff. So let's say you come in and let's say you want African. Yeah. I am not an African kind of designer. I will just tell you, typically, this is what you're looking for. You've mentioned you have African because I ask intense questions. This is how I would incorporate African within this style. Yes. If you feel like it won't work for you, I'll tell you, by the no harm. Can I refer you to Ruto? Can I refer you to... Yeah. Yes. I do not do... The moment you just mention it's a bid... Thank you very much.
It's maybe it's the experiences that you have.
Main experiences. Yeah. No. So, I don't do bids at all.
But bids now. Let's say the bids are the ones for me. If the QS is doing, because the QS will do the entire, they'll do the design. So me, what I'll just come and do is
the design.
Fill the quantity.
The QS will do the design?
No, the QS now will interpret.
Okay.
Interpret the design
and
then now give the BQ. So maybe the architect, this usually happens where you have the architect or maybe an interior consultant and then the QS will do the quantities and then they give out the document. Then you fill. Yes, they will say put it on the envelope and then you take it somewhere, but you don't know what happens after that. So what I usually say is, if it's not mine, it's not mine. As long as it doesn't take much of my time.
Let me give you claps. Because and I'm not saying my route is the best. Yeah. My route is not the best because kuna, ni kukua kichwa ngumu.
Imekuwa kichwa ngumu kidogo.
Hapana. For me, hapana. I'd rather, there's so many things, especially if you're in a startup where you don't have so many employees.
Yes, yeah.
Time is so valuable. Yeah. We are here trying to finish the project of someone who paid, and I'm here running around for projects that you've given to Ruto already.
Exactly, you can't get.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I usually say, maybe the day I'll have a very big team and I've assigned, for example, Ruto's work is bids.
Yes.
I don't mind at that point. But at this point, I'm not getting gray hair for...
That's very true. It can be very derailing.
Yeah. You're just, and by then you can find yourself just running around. You're always doing, okay, on the flip side, you're also gaining a bit of experience. You're learning how to compress work because you're doing it in a very short time. You're looking for creative ways to achieve this without eating too much resources.
But the end goal is getting the job and getting paid. So if you continuously do that and you're not getting the job, you'll be demoralized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
right.
So where do you go after these 4 years?
The 4 years now of the employment.
Do you go anywhere else, or you start your own thing?
I started my own thing.
Yes. Tell us.
And that one actually I started while still
there. Why?
Employed.
I'm a curiosity. I'm ambition.
Well, you can find a friend here, a relative here. Maybe even a neighbor anakuambia, oh, you do what interior? No, you can do this. So those projects, you can't take that to the company, or that's a small thing. You paint something here, do a small gypsum here, a small partition here. So you start there. So I did that for about 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Was it ever a goal like, oh my gosh, I want to have this interior design firm and this is what I'm going to do, and this is my goal? Ama, you just landed there.
Funny thing is, the 4 years, yes, I had been in the company for 4 years, but I wasn't still ready yet. I think I came to realize that nobody's ready to step out.
Yeah.
There's a comfort place whereby every month there's something coming in. Yes.
26.
But now what helped me is that 1 year. I was still being paid, but I was still doing this other. So if you do let's say one job and then you get like, this is an example, 30,000, and then maybe you are being paid, let's say 60,000. You have done that you can even do that in 2 weeks. So if you say I can do this in 2 weeks, then I get 30. So if I continue with this trend or trajectory, then if I do maybe get one big job, I get a profit of maybe let's say 500,000 or something. Then you divide it in 12. It's about 60. You can stay at home.
So ni maths.
Yeah, maths.
You are doing the maths.
Yes, you do the maths. You can stay at home for 12 months, but obviously you won't stay.
Yeah, of course.
But at least that gives you the comfort of, at least if I know I can get one job. So if I step out, I get this job, this will propel me, actually, yes. Then the energy and the enthusiasm of now doing one job, your first job, and completing it, can take you. Then you need another one, yes. It's an adrenaline, yes.
Okay. So tell me, at this time, have you found one thing or two things or whatever that you realize, oh, this is a talent I didn't know I have?
During that time?
Yes. What did you find?
During the employment or?
Yeah, during the employment.
During the employment. Marketing.
Tell me. Because now you're going on to replace the marketers who have not come,
Yes. So actually marketing doesn't end with now getting the job. It continues.
I know.
So when you're doing projects, that's managing the client. I usually also call that marketing. It's because the way you finish the job and the way the client relates with you, it will give you recommendations. So if you mess up with that, okay, you can still do a good job, but the client, like they say, rapport, like you don't have a good rapport with the client. So the next time you won't even think you was the first choice.
So what in marketing do you feel like now was that hidden talent? Because marketing is wide.
Yeah,
was it the one-on-one talking to the client? Was it the way you do your presentations? Was it the way you pressure them when there's heat? Like what was it?
Yeah. So it's the two. It's one-on-one conversations. The presentation, leave alone that one. That one is it was just, even now it's still not easy after doing all those. It's usually not easy because it's new people.
Yeah.
But there's that car
being a
nervousness,
bit
yes.
nervous.
You have, yes. But now after that, now when you're having the projects, you are in your element at the implementation stage. But now you can take the client through. You tell them this, and then sometimes even the client, now you see now they're managing the client. They come, maybe something is delayed or something hasn't been done the way, mistakes happens inside.
Yeah.
You can just leave for maybe go to lunch or something. you come back, you find you find the fundis that they've done their own things.
I know.
So now and that time also coincidentally the client is there and you are not around. So you come back now, there's a way now you try and convince. So it's a skill that I found is very important, and I learned it during that time.
During the 4 years or during
the 4 years?
During
yes.
the 4 years.
Yes.
So now you've left. You've done this freelancing for like a year. Do we call it freelancing? Had you registered a company?
Not yet.
So you are freelancing,
Yeah,
let's say.
yes.
So you're freelancing. What made you do the big jump? I'm at the maths.
Yeah. First of all, the maths, yes. But what made me now decided to go to the step is because I came across some clients who needed, the documentation. Like you need to have the KRA, ITAX, or not ITAX, that time just KRA, a VAT compliant. And then you need to have a company. Then you need to have I call them briefcase. Not like you move around with everything. So you need some clients prefer, at least they can come physically to your office. They get that comfort in knowing that if something goes wrong,
I'll come here.
Yes. The freelance is a bit tricky because if you disappear with the money, because I know there are cases, yes, there are cases that has some designers or contractors have disappeared, yes.
Wait, so at that point you're feeling pressure to have a physical office at that point?
Yes.
But
it wasn't the first thing that I did was getting
the
documentation right, yes. Registering a company. Now business, the NCA came later. Just the VAT and having the company. That is the first. Because if you have that, those guys you can invoice them. Then they can give you the PO and then they can claim all those accounting stuff, yes. So that gives you a plus. So many companies
so that forced you into that.
Yes.
So now you've gotten a physical office, right?
At that point.
So we are still part of that journey. Made your documents, gotten whatever you needed.
Yeah,
now you've gotten the documents.
Yes.
And you've gotten the physical office,
yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Sawa. So tell me, how was the jump from employee now to now you're doing your own thing fully registered, you're paying steward? How was it?
Pressure.
Why?
The first, now you see now, as I was doing the 1 year freelancing, there was no pressure because you're not paying anything. Now when you come now to doing now, you have a space, you have maybe one guy here you need to pay. Okay, not employed yet, but at least you have someone who assists you, yes, but you haven't employed them. So I had one guy who we were doing the works together. So I do the design. So I was doing the design, marketing. You do everything at that time because now you don't have anyone else.
Yeah.
And then so the pressure comes is you need to every month. Yes, you're not paying this guy, yes, monthly, but at least you need to have money.
You need this money.
Yes,
you need cash flow.
Cash, yes. You need cash to definitely, you have bills and everything, yes. So the pressure is trying to maintain that. Always thinking of the next project. Where can I get the next project? Yes.
So with this, how do you maintain that mindset of growth? Because kuna challenge of maintaining, of sustenance, and that one continues even up to now, right?
Yes.
How do you maintain that?
Being consistent.
In what?
Consistent in what you believe in and what you do. And learning from your mistakes. So if you learn from your mistakes, maybe the next project, you will at least maybe avoid that mistake. So step by step, you learn from that to improve. You find yourself after some time becomes easy, and then you can improve on yourself.
Okay, give me one example. I'm putting you on the spot, but one example of a mistake, that you've done. I don't know if you're comfortable to say it outright, it's okay. If not, you can know how to cushion it kidogo so that people don't know the particulars.
Yes.
And what you took away from that lesson.
The biggest mistake was, when you're doing a quotation. So there's this thing. We were, even during the employment time, we were being told, stop copy pasting.
And using the templates and not checking the formulas.
Yes. Now there's this time when I was doing a project. So I've done the first quotation. I've presented the quotation, everything. So my mind, I know everything is okay. I've been awarded the project. Come back to the quotation. I say, now when you're doing now the material schedule, you say,
and you've been awarded the project
already
as per
with that price. We had to just do the project like that.
What had you done? You had missed a zero, or you had
exactly. So when you're doing your an Excel, when you're doing, let's say you add something below there, and then you forgot to include the computation down. So you find, let's say the project is, say, 200K, but you have done 150.
And you still have to achieve this.
You have to achieve that, yes. So you just balance, and then you say, because what they say is, hapa sasa hii imeenda mbali, tukirudi hivi unaona nika utapoteza kazi.
Yes. Because actually there are clients who, the moment you go back again, they don't take you even seriously. They're like, no, when you don't know what you're doing.
Yes, you look like you're not professional.
Or you look like you're stealing. They also,
exactly, yes. They can say, maybe there's yes, you can explain yourself actually. You can tell them, just do the calculation from here to here. And then you see it's 200, and then it's 150, and then there's a 50,000 down there. So some
computations are easy to explain, but there are
others you can be tricky. But that experience taught me a big. So every time I always repeat, even to the employees, make sure you go down there, double click, make sure it's all included. Yes, that is one of the biggest mistake. Another one similar to that also is now copy pasting, whereby you just paste from the previous project. So the description is different. So the client will come and tell you.
No.
So your value here is for another product, but you have quoted, you have described another product,
and it's over cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So this is expensive. And you have quoted cheaper.
And they're insisting this is what you say.
Yeah, they have clients. Some clients are stubborn. They'll come and say, what word? You have said this is glass, this glass, this glass, this glass. So use that. So you have to use that. So that's a challenge, and it's a challenge still up to now. But you try and manage. Because if you have employees, they'll still do. And you can't go through every
document you want to, but
yes, you can. So what I say is, at least if I know all the computation, that one is easy. Click, you see it's all computed. The
rest you leave to God. Yes. Higher. What opportunities actually do you use, just to pause on that a little, to maintain your connections in the industry, or are you a lone wolf?
To maintain connections
and networking, and however you want to call it.
Okay. I would say my major reliance in that is you have the recommendations. I usually take that very seriously. When I get recommendation from a client, it means I'm doing what I'm doing is correct, or is right, or is good. So I usually take that as so the connection you have, that's what I was saying. I learned from the client one-on-one conversations. That's a management. Yes. So that one helps me a lot in terms of you get the connection with the client. You finish your job or project. After 2 years, sometimes 5 years, you get a call from them. They say, I have this client here and here who wants similar thing, or they were impressed with this one. And then they sell you. So your clients sell you.
Oh, so that's on client side.
Yes.
What about with, let me call them colleagues?
On colleagues?
Yeah. In the industry, or your peers?
The peers, like how the connection now with the peers. Okay. So connection with peers is we have some groups. Yeah, I think you know about that. Some of them. So we have some groups, usually meet up maybe once a month. Sometimes.
Do you go for the meetups?
Sometimes I go. Sometimes you're busy. Sometimes you're busy. Sometimes you just don't. Okay, maybe you're engaged somewhere or travel or something. But that is how we usually engage. But there are people who usually constantly maybe communicate. So they ask them what for advice. You can't say you know it all.
Yeah.
Yes. So you call some people. So there are, let's say, a group of people.
How did you select this? So let's say we are advising aspiring interior designers to create this group of people that they are calling. Where do they start?
First is classmates. That is the obvious choice. Another one is maybe you meet. You usually meet on these projects. So sometimes you can meet in project. First time you meet, let's say we meet in a project. The next time again we meet. So after maybe some few, maybe you get the job this time, I get the job the next time. So you say, okay, let's talk. I get your secrets.
So do you do?
Yeah, I do.
I'll admit, I'm not the best in networking. In fact, when I set up the podcast, I was like, I intentionally want to meet 1,000 interior designers, even one-on-one during the podcast, because I want to do 1,000 is the goal, yeah? Also, get out of my shell, talk to other people, share their stories. So it's a mix of goals or a mix of visions all together, Because for me, I've been introverted and sitting in my cocoon. You understand?
Yeah.
Jobo. I was focusing on learning the technical job, home. Either job side, hustling, home. That's my triangle.
Yeah. If you call these guys sometimes, if they give you the experience, so there's something unasema, kumbe it's not happening to me alone.
Exactly.
Kumbe nafanyika pia huko. So like, for example, okay, this year so many people, the phrase commonly used this year is this year has not been that good in terms of business. Yes.
Yeah.
So when you call people say, kumbe hata si mi peke yangu. Kumbe hata mimi sipati. Hakuna hiyo sasa. At least inakupatia that of involvement, like there's that group of
camaraderie.
So at least inakupatia ile motivation.
So for me, it was intentional. Like I'm intentionally trying my best, understand, to also meet other designers, because I could tell you, if you are to ask me before, the designers I knew, it's everyone I'd worked with before. But you understand? Because even after we left Campo, I was not also the most social. Even in the groups, I would not really talk, kind of. So then later on, when I start even the podcast and I talk to people, I'm like, your experience was like this, Allah. And then yours was like this, Haya. And then you do ninis. Kumbe, you understand? So even I usually tell people, I learn a lot during the podcast, because sometimes when I started it, it was more like I'm coming to teach aspiring interior designers. But now the moment every day I sit and talk to people here, I'm like, hey, okay.
Different experiences.
Yes. Even which ones, the way you can advise someone from your point of view only. When you hear someone else's, you're like, huyu siwezi mu-advise hivyo. Hii advice yangu haiwezi make sense kwake. You understand?
Yeah.
Because the experience is different, the trajectory is different.
Yes.
The movable parts are so different.
They're
also.
So different, yeah. True. But just to add on that, experience, you take in. If someone anakuambia something, it's not right. Probably at that moment is not right. Unasema, no, that one. You just take it in. Maybe uko mbele will come and then you find out something similar to that. You say, that guy was saying
makes
this.
sense.
Makes sense now, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example.
Don't dismiss.
Yeah. There's a lady who we interviewed for episode 10, I think so. And then, so me, I'm usually very bold and aggressive. So I may not network or all these things, but in terms of career trajectory and getting what I want, like I'm solid, like I know how to go. So I was here like, oh, no, but you can ask and you can, like, what do you mean you're not progressing in your career? This is how you do it.
Yeah.
Then now she comes and tells me, my friend, that doesn't apply in NGOs. And NGOs in social work, and I've forgotten there's a word she used, but generally to group NGOs and all this social enterprises, kind of. Then she's like, oh, these ones, they already have like is it a charter or something that runs for a whole year? So you can't come here, you and your boldness and whatever changes and whatever moves. It's okay, you're just doing it on your own free time. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? But we are putting and we are getting results. Like, why are we waiting for another year?
Yes.
So I started and I'm like, interesting. This advice even can't work, make sense to you.
It can't, but
it can, you can apply it somewhere else.
Apply it somewhere else, yes.
Yeah. Or, yes, it can apply to you maybe, but the outcome that you're looking for won't work in this particular setting.
Yes.
It means they either have to jump ship or something like that. So it's very interesting.
Very, very interesting, yes. Yep.
What would you say it would be your tip to aspiring interior designers to make the most out of their internships?
Internship. Don't be afraid.
Of what?
I will say this, to make mistakes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
that is the only time.
So if they're being told we will charge you,
okay, if you go to a company that charges you for a mistake and your internship, this is my opinion. I think that's not the right company. So because why would you? This person has just come. He's coming to learn first. That's why there's internship. So you're gauging them. But if you give them those conditions, they will not explore. You can't even realize their full potential because they're afraid to do some things. So if you remove that fear.
So guys, so during internship, you have like some leg room to kucheza hapa, not to waste time. As in, there's the courage you have to just try, and you're willing, and you're also doing your best to, to learn, to ask. Don't be afraid.
Yep.
Yes. How do you think they should stay proactive in applying their knowledge, academic knowledge, whether in school or from wherever academically they are learning, to apply to projects?
Proactive, I think it's constantly learning, because design is very dynamic.
How would they learn? So giving them practical. This is a rookie maybe in high school trying to join, or is in campo.
Yes. So I would say it's internet is your best actually teacher, I would say. So you go there, do your research. That is number one, internet. Do research in the internet. Number two, you can go to the usual exhibitions that usually happen. Go to exhibitions. Number three, you can go to suppliers. Different suppliers of different products. You learn a lot from those. So they can also give you advice on what is trending. So you can continue keeping up, like keeping to pace with the changes in design, yes.
And that's a very underrated one, the suppliers one.
Yes.
I think people, and I think we need to change our mentality with regards to learning. People think education is kulipia. So you have to pay to get something, or I have to go to YouTube. That's also, it's a way, but it's a lazy. Sorry to say.
Okay, it is, yes.
It's a lazy approach, which anyway should be your first thing to do.
Yes.
However, the suppliers one, I think many people don't do. It doesn't cost you to just walk into, which supplier do you like? We just mentioned.
You mentioned the name.
Just Amy. Amy.
So, I would say tile and carpet, for example. So
let's say tile and carpet. They won't kill you. They won't charge you to just walk in and look at the carpet.
Yeah.
And you just see, and then there's this size. Carpet inakuja 2.9 by this. Okay. Yes. And with this, what kind of, material is it? You get. Or tiles. There's a tile that is 600 by 600. You just walking. You don't even need to ask for assistance from anyone. You're just looking.
Yeah.
And then the guys are sitting there.
Yes.
There's someone who will come and follow you. Do you need assistance? Say yes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, like you're a paying client. Yeah. So act, if you don't take anything else from this podcast, is what? How do you summarize this one?
You act as you are buying.
So learn from suppliers and act as though you are buying.
Yes.
and go to all
They'll
these
show
suppliers.
interest.
Yeah,
Yes.
and show interest. Go to the ones selling boards. Go to the ones selling tiles. You don't even need to go to fancy ones. Even the hardware,
The
hapo
hardwares,
kando,
yes,
ask.
also Gikomba sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kwanza Giko, see the doors that are there so that you know the difference between a 20,000 door and a 90,000 door.
Yeah.
Or a 150,000 door,
Yes.
so that you're informed. Usikuwa unajua Gikomba peke yake, and then a client is asking you for a high-end project.
Yes.
You're telling them, oh, I get my doors from
My doors
Gikomba.
from
They're like,
Gikomba.
what?
No. They'll dismiss you definitely doing that.
Aya, question. So now you're at this farm. How do you think how was it adapting now to running your business? Now you have this one person who's helping you, like freelance, kidogo.
Yes.
How is it adapting? How was it adapting?
How was it, let's say, adapting now after
you've left this other place?
Okay. So adapting, I'd say, the experience, it was good and bad at the same time.
What was good? What was bad?
Yes. So the good is now you're finally, when you're employed, yes, you are doing what you love, yes. But now when you're there's a sense of control. Like you can control some few things, then you explore more. So you're finally now getting into the interior design, like what you let's say your dream or something. Yes, now you're getting into it fully. You can say I'm not doing this, I'm doing that without any other second,
no restrictions or second opinion.
Explore, yes. Yeah, that's the good experience about it, yes. And the bad experience is now definitely the money.
Tell us more about the money.
It's definitely the money.
What about it?
It's now the challenge is getting the clients and closing. You can do multiple designs, approach different clients, but the moment you don't close a client, you will feel like you're not progressing.
So you do leave alone the pitches. You do your designs before you've closed the client.
You do the design, yes.
You do?
Yes. But the stages in design. So you can do what usually we go to site. You can
before
measure.
They close you close them.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruto.
They tell you, okay, we have an office somewhere. We need design. So you meet at that particular space. You measure. They give you the brief. And then you go and do a simple layout. Only one layout. Just arrangement on how you're going to arrange those things. So when you, let's say, send that layout, that's when now you'll judge.
Who judges
your
now?
experience. Now you can judge if this client,
okay,
we can still push. There are clients you can send them and then they disappear.
You're nice.
And then they disappear. But these other ones, they'll disappear. Maybe some actually have come back. Some even after 2 months. Or now we are ready to do that project. You see, now if I said maybe, okay, wewe chuchana na wewe hutaki kufanya, no, you go, but just do that because it won't take much of your time, sana. Just do the layout, but yeah, you're done. I know you disagree with that.
And we don't have to agree, by the way. It's just that we are different. And again, everyone runs their business a bit different and stuff. So what you also learn from this podcast, no, we are not the same. We are very, very completely different. Even if you watch the previous episodes, how they run their practice is completely different. At the end of the days, okay, are we getting the clients? Are we closing? Are we making money?
That is the aim. Yeah, it's like it's business. So you tell the client, it's also business. As you're doing your business, I'm also doing my business. So if you close, we agree on some amount. I'm happy, you're happy. Good business.
I don't do any project without an advance payment.
Like even starting.
Why am I starting?
Even going to visit the site.
For what?
Okay.
I charge you a consultation fee. In fact, this one I learned because I used to go.
Yes.
So you see, kuna different stages. So I'm trying to get a project. You call me, we do the brief. That one I don't charge you, but we're doing it virtually. So
yeah.
But the moment you tell me, kuja site, I charge you a small fee.
Lipia mafuta.
I'll tell you I'll charge you a small fee for that consultation, because you see, at the end of the day, we are running a service.
Yes.
You get, and this time that I'm running around, moving around Nairobi or wherever, I could be sitting and working on work that's paying.
That's paying, yes.
You understand?
On
So
a client
who's actually committing.
Yes.
So I'm here busy moving around, and then also the other client who has paid, I can't deliver because I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy moving here, moving to the next place, moving. So I usually use this as a way to sift through the clients who are joking or the ones who just want to. It's not serious to them also.
It's like they are not sure if they want to take even that space.
Even the space, exactly. Yes. You understand? Because actually there are those who are like, let's just see. And then they don't mind wasting your time.
Yeah.
You get? Understand, we're also trying to make money, but truly there are clients who don't mind wasting your time. They also don't know if they want the space. They don't know if they want the service, leave alone the space.
The service itself.
Even the service, they don't know if they want the interior design or they want to do it themselves with a fundi. So the least you can do is pay just that one day. I'm not charging you a lot of money. Yeah. I'm charging you a small fee so that also you take it a bit seriously that we are meeting at 10. Yes. I remember there was a client, before I used to impose this one, you would set a meeting and then they would be like, let's meet at 10. Sawa. So put in the perspective of we are running a business, me and you. Sawa?
Yes.
We are like, sawa. 10, I'm here preparing nini. Nime labda dashed into the office and left. Yes. Or I worked from the home office and nimetoka. The guy, because they don't think your thing is very serious, they show up at 12:30. You understand? So 2 hours you're on site waiting for them. Don't worry, I'm on my way. You understand? But the moment I started slapping that bill, you say 10 people are there at 10 because they're understanding, like, even if it's 4K, you understand?
Yeah, that's
they're like, whatever, even if it's 10K, you understand? So I usually say, it doesn't have to be a crazy amount. It doesn't have to be at 50K. No, you can even just say 5K or even 2K if you want.
Depends
if you want
12K, where the site is.
Where the site is or whatever. Even if it's 12K, if you want 20K, whatever amount it is, if you want 100K, ni yako.
Yeah, yes.
You also know how your business runs. If you're never going to get clients, it's up to you. Yes. It's your bills that are suffering.
It's a business model, yes.
It's your business model. But the moment you slap that fee, people also start taking it a little bit more, with a bit more serious. And it makes them realize, do I really want this design or not? Have you ever realized you've given someone a very small bill and they don't even proceed because kwao ilikuwa joke.
Ilikuwa joke, yes. They were not committed.
They were not committed even into the process. But the moment they saw a bit, they're like, oh my God, so this person is actually...
Yes. It's actually, that's actually something I would say. It's, you see, we said we are learning.
Yeah, I do know.
It's something that
and this
probably
one
something interesting. It's interesting. Yeah.
Let me tell you, I used to do this for a very long time, and then I remember there's a friend of mine also who runs a very successful interior design firm. In fact, I usually tell her, you're just a boss babe, my friend. She's always used to be like, Abby, you need to style up. She's like, why are you doing consultations without whatever? I'm like, no, but it's the first one. We need to learn to each other. She's like, Abby, this is time. Time is money. And she's those ones of like, let's go. Of course, I've rephrased however we were discussing, but the essence of that conversation between me and her was, Abby, you're playing. Like, what are you doing? And I was like, no, but what if I send and they don't? She's like, so then they move on. I'm like, what do you mean? So it took me a couple of months to be like, actually, no. We are here wasting time. She told me, if you're afraid for the first time to put, because her first consultation fee is crazy. I'm like, Yani, the audacity you have, babe. The audacity. And she's like, people pay.
To charge that.
Yeah,
and people pay, yes.
And people pay. And some, she tells me, and the ones who don't pay, they come after 3 months. They come after 6 months.
They say, okay, now we are ready to pay.
We are ready to pay.
Yes.
And when you look at it, her company has really grown, because she has systems. And she's invested so much in coaching, coaching programs.
Okay.
Like she's been coached by interior design, people who you get.
I see now.
Yes. Yeah. Coached by finance people. So she invests heavily on teams. And she's Kenyan, by the way. Heavily.
On that knowledge.
And she's my age. Yeah, so I'm not talking about a very old person. Okay. So she invests every year in really learning, in even whatever she feels like she can learn from Ruto, for example. She tell me, Abi, unafanyangaje? Alafu hivi. Okay, sawa. Yes. You see, she implements. She listens, implements and runs.
And runs with it.
She does a program. She listens to podcasts, business interior design. Leave alone interior design videos on YouTube. proper thing. She pays money. She pays consultants. She pays HR teams. Like, structure my business. You think she's playing? By the time she's coming, tell you, Abby, you have jokes.
I think she has. Yeah, that's.
You know.
Yes.
So the moment I implemented that, I realized also my time freed up a lot because I would be moving around, and then people are just like, we meet at 10, they come at 12:30. They don't pay for the this. They're still wishy-washy, wasting your time.
Wasting your time, yeah.
So
it's sifting.
It's sifting. It's sifting.
That's something I will.
I'm
taking that.
Hey, I'm telling you, she challenges me. Mpaka sometimes I'm like, Aki, where the audacity? She's like, no. And then, she gives you the reasoning, the proper reasoning, and this, and she tells you the trajectory that she took. Like, oh, we used to be like this.
Now we're here and here and
here. And here. She's running like proper teams. Wachana na employee mmoja wawili. She's running proper teams.
I think also it gives you a niche.
Yes.
With some clients. So I think there are clients who also, when they see that charge.
Exactly.
They say, now
this one we are with this one knows what she's also doing. She runs a proper office, has proper transport for the office. Wachana na mauba. You understand? She's proper gotten for the office. You understand?
Everything
Easy.
Is the system.
Team, and she doesn't have a co-founder.
Peke
yake. She's not playing games. Yeah. So sometimes you also talk to other people and they tell you, and I call her sometimes, like, na hii unafanyaje? Like, apana, this one I do like this. Some she asks me, she's like, oh, by the way, when you are running ops for this place, me, I'm having this challenge, what do I do? Nini. Every year they do a retreat for the office. They sit and strategize with the team. Like, she's so inspirational. She puts so much effort.
I bet the team is free.
Yes,
like
but
to speak, and
they are very free to speak, but she's also like, let's go. Yeah. But she's also done it for a long time. No, she didn't really follow our trajectory, or rather my trajectory, where I got a job immediately in Toka Campo. In fact, I got it when I was finishing my last project in school.
Okay.
You get. So I think she worked for a year or two. Kitu kama, I think I need to just reach it. Akatoka na akaanza tu hivi vitu small. So over the years, her growth, I would say in summary, has come from not having the cushion. Not having the cushion of, let me talk to my boss, let me consult with this one. Yeah. You're just there by yourself, and you need to make money.
Yes.
You make the decisions, and then because you don't have that direct mentor, she would say, you know what, let me pay. So it's forcing her to pay for top tier people to come and look into her business. So she's not playing games.
Yeah, that's goals.
I look at her, I'm like, wait. I usually tell me, I thought I'm organized. We unanipea pressure, by the way.
It sounds like someone who is, everything is organized.
Yeah, very organized. SOPs, me used to think I'm organized. That one. So I usually tell her, mali umefika, yani congrats, it's not by luck.
Yeah.
She says this, she asks you one thing. It's not those people who ask you something and then they just do their own things. For example, today I ask you, Ruto, how do you usually charge an advance fee? You say, yes, I charge an advance fee because of this. This is how I do it. These are the challenges I've had. She's like, good to know. So she goes, consults, maybe now a proper consultant team, finance, for example, about that. They structure it. Awaongei too. She doesn't just talk and move on. She structure it. And then she'll tell you, but then, I implemented that thing. You're like, what? Okay, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan. It's a good, system and everything.
Yeah. So for me, I don't. In fact.
Now I see where you...
I do not.
Where you're getting the...
Actually, the only exception, there's an exception. The only exception is, for example, if Ruto has referred me to, let's say, Glass, let's say a person called Glass. Okay. Yeah. And they're like, oh, Abby, I need you to meet Glass. We want to discuss ABC. There's also a certain time slot within your week you can set aside for, things like that, like seeing what else is out there or networking or things like that. So those are my only exceptions. Ruto brought this person. Is like, Abby, I think we need to discuss this ABCD. I need you to meet this person.
Because Ruto knows you?
Yes.
And the person is bringing also already somehow vetted in a way.
Is vetted.
Yes.
So by the time you're coming, it's not a time, and I'm not telling people or misadvising people that all projects you're looking for, you will get. I'm not saying that. No. But I'm saying you need to also reduce jokers.
Yeah, sure.
From your nini.
And that one happens after a while.
Yes.
Because I remember when I was now beginning, I will take everything. You say, oh, this I'm running there, I'm running here, I'm running here, because you need to at least do something. And then after some time, you say, I know, you can now start judging a client. Like you say, this is a joke or not. So either you go, but now others you have to implement, because now you've finished my first step. So to the next step of 3D and everything, slap them with a quotation.
But again, you need to find a balance. Juu mimi niko half pia at some point niko na roho ngumu kidogo, so inaweza kuwa hii roho ngumu yangu inafanya labda sipati projects mingi sana. You get so there's like a balance. There's a balance that's key.
That balancing is something that I think it comes with time. Na balance now, do I go for this or not? Yes. Because but you just sometimes you say there's a way, you find your own way.
Yeah, because even
of coming to terms with
because mtu kwa mfano anashinda kulipa hiyo consultation fee moja, ndani atakulipa hata payment yako. So mtakuwa mnasumbuana. So it means most of your project you're running around doing admin work, following up on payments instead of doing the project.
You're doing the business of not doing business.
Exactly. So
busybodies.
Wacha tu zijikata. Mimi you know what, me believe in abundance. God will provide.
Yeah, kama ni yako.
Kadi yako ndio tunajaribu.
Yes.
Haya, sawa. So just to wrap it up.
Okay.
What do you think throughout your journey you would say, this is different. What would you say is a theme or a name or a word that can describe your journey all through?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Think slowly. I'll start with mine. Mine is bold.
Bold.
Me, I've boldly done so many things and changed so many times because I'm not afraid. Usually I'm not really, how will someone look at me? Or what if tomorrow I don't like it? Or what if next week I need to go back? Even by the time I was leaving job, I was like, you know what? If I stay kidogo and it doesn't work out, see, I'll just go look for a job. You know, someone would still be hung up with, people look at me that you had a company and now you're looking for employment. Who cares? You need to pay the bills.
You have to pay the bills, yes.
You get. So for me, it's always bold. I wake up, I do my thing, I put my effort. The time I know in my heart it's time to move on, I move on boldly.
That's good. For me, I would say considerate.
Tell us.
In terms of, I usually take so many things into consideration. Like I cannot just dismiss. Okay, some of the things. Let me say, I cannot dismiss anything and everything. So I consider all of them, and then I look at my options. After that, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, give me a practical example. Like,
practical example is was talking about the projects. I cannot even have 10 projects. Let's say at the same time. I will not say no this one, no this one.
Really?
Bring them in, all of them. And then I start now with my steps, the steps that I've set, sifting now. Pole pole.
Pole pole ni aje naziko. Sasa timeline is ticking as you've already taken, according to this client, we are moving. According to this one, we are moving.
No. We are actually, it's in the initial stages.
Okay.
Because we haven't moved yet. Because you've just given me the brief. I've looked at my calendar schedule, what I have. Then I tell you, this one will take particular amount of days, let's say 2-3 days, depending on what I have. So I finish this, then you come slot, like that, yes.
Also, you usually tell them, for example, let's say Abby is coming and needs to do, what can we say? Do you do commercial or residential or any?
Oh, actually, I haven't said that.
You didn't say.
So I specialize in office and industrial.
So let's say Abby's office. So we are doing my office. Take me from there. So
office, I'll get a call from you or an email. You say you have a particular, maybe you have found us on website, social media or somewhere, or recommended. You come to us. You say you have a space, you want to maybe do an office. Then I tell you, we set up maybe a time. I tell you, you say, I ask you, okay, what time is
What timelines we are looking at?
No, not timelines. Like what time are you okay with for the meetup? So maybe you say tomorrow. I see if it's okay, because also I have other things also going on. So and then go there, measure. I give you a layout, like some sort of the fast.
How long within?
The layout can take 1 to 2 days. Yes. So 1 to 2 days, I give you the layout. Then from there, now the sifting now starts.
How?
Like if I give you the layout, I see what you need next. Maybe you'll say, we need to change here and here. If you say you change 1 time, you change 2 times, you change 3 times. Now I say, there's a problem here.
So at this point, there's no payment received?
No payment yet. No payment yet. But if you keep on changing and changing, you ask, okay, this is not okay, you change this, you change this.
But clearly this is working for you because your business is still running, right?
Yeah. So you do, I say, if I have 10, I do 3.
3 what?
Projects.
So now you're here changing. Here we are changing.
Yes.
This other one is still considering.
So you'll see, kuna ule mwenye, now they'll move faster. So unachukua focus.
I have to say, sasa you're moving faster than me, I come in. Will you tell me we will start your project next month or tunaendelea tu?
Actually, doing a project, you can even do 3 projects at the same time.
3 is a normal standard. Okay. If now we pass the 3, for example.
5 also.
You'll still continue concurrently?
Yes.
7.
7 hapo sasa. I can now start doing like bringing in
other partners.
Yes, partners. Yes, you say, okay, they don't know, yes, it's me, yes, but pandele kuna, maybe I get someone who's freelancing. Outsourcing, that's the term.
I get.
Yes.
So have you partnered with a lot of designers before?
Yes, a few.
A few.
Yes.
So that you can meet these timelines or whatever.
Yes.
Yes,
that's it, yes. So you partner with them, but basically inakuanga the timeline, yes, but also umeleta, you bring a client, but maybe you don't have the expertise of doing something. So I come in as the expertise, but sasa we do a consortium. We do a consortium together.
Do you know how many consortiums you've done before?
Consortium, let's say...
I have never done one.
I've done like 2.
You've done
2?
It's
not, it's very rare together.
But you have that expertise
I have this, yes.
of collaborating on a that
yes.
one's a whole tough. It's a whole ball game on its own.
Yeah, it is.
Do you usually do contracts for your consortiums?
Yes.
You do.
It's important,
so at least you're not just rooking it.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let me summarize your episode. So for every episode, I usually have something that comes in my mind after talking for the hour or so. One thing I'm taking away from you, which I need viewers to also take away, is you need to have the wisdom to run your practice in a way that should I say what? In a way that suits your business.
Yes.
You understand?
Business model, yes.
You need to be very adaptable. You need to be adaptable so that you understand, okay, is this making sense for us? You get, at the end of the day, you want business continuity.
Yes.
Either you want business continuity, either you want to create a legacy. Whatever is is fueling your dream,
yes,
will guide your process. You understand?
Exactly.
So if, for example, money is a big factor, you won't be very choosy. So you can't see it and say, nitafuata model ya huyu.
Yes.
If legacy is for example, most important, you're very choosy. You even will say, I'd rather work with one client in the whole year, for example, because of legacy.
Because of legacy, yes.
If what else would we say? What would you say yours is?
Mine is... but I would say mine is, let's say, a niche. Whereby you say you have, when you get maybe a client, there's those clients who who nikipata, it's a continuation of business.
Also, you're looking at the bigger picture. It's not just
picture,
today.
Yes.
It's not today. This one bill.
Yes.
So I'm putting all this effort here, and the moment I land it, I'm assured of like 5 projects
Yes.
in the next 10 years.
Exactly.
Kitu kama hiyo.
And I have a similar client like that. Yes. And that client has taken me to... Now we will proudly say we are East African.
Oh.
Yeah. Because of that, yes. So if you get... So there are clients who you will do a project and then you somehow... You'll forget.
Yeah.
It happens. So you just do a project nivo, that one office umefanya, then hautaisikia. But now you take seriously to wale unajua now this is now something which is concurrent. Hata nikifanya hii, they'll still move, they expand. Yeah, so that's
so in such situations, then you see, you have to be also careful not to be too rigid. Unaona, mimi, yes. I know myself, I'm very rigid. The way I run my business may not be very applicable to everyone's business. You understand? Then maybe the way you run your business can't be applicable to me.
Yeah.
Because at some point, I'm like, I'd rather be playing with my baby. You're here stressing my head and I could be playing with my children.
Yes. Yeah, so the models are different. So it's how you just... What makes you happy or sleep at night. Yes.
And also what pays the bills.
And key thing, what pays the bill, yes.
Wow. What do you think? Last question. What do you think people should do? Are you follow your passion or follow the money?
Follow the passion.
You wanted to say money.
I'm used to money. Follow the passion, money will come. Will follow you.
So, if I'm following the passion and sioni kama pesa inatokea, tungangane tu tupambane.
Hapo hivyo. You need to, kunaitwa sema kujiita mkutano. Yes.
What if I'm following the money but I'm not very passionate for you? What do you think?
That one, I think those ones are at some point they're doomed to, I think from experience, they're doomed to fail in a way, one way or the other. If you follow the money alone, after some time you'll, because the passion fuels, it fuels you. You feel like it's okay even to do this one, it's okay. I'm okay to maybe do another layout, it's okay. So you just do you get the money, yes, but okay, this is personally because there are some people
don't worry, I have a disclaimer to pick what you want from the podcast. You don't need to massacre people for what they think.
Yes, because there are some people who money is, as long as they get the money, it's fine.
Doesn't matter to them.
But now it's what long term. To me, I look at long term. Like now you're saying the legacy bit. So like after now, maybe you are retiring or maybe you are leaving the industry. Maybe you're leaving it to someone. You look back and what have you been? Have you enjoyed it? Is it it's something you're proud of or something like that? Yes. Yeah.
So based on the last of the last. Yes. So the way you're saying you usually do after you've done your layout is when you start vetting. So you never drop any clients before. You never not proceed with any clients before.
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
Only one
after the layout.
No, after the layout, but
no, before me. I'm saying before
the layout. There are clients who I don't, and those ones are mostly the not to be. I would say residential. Some residential.
Why?
I've had experience. Remember when I said at the beginning, you do everything. So that also something, or during that period, I learned something.
That?
There are people you can run. You go there, you measure just unafika huko, wanakuambia tufanye tu cabinet tu hapa. Ama nataka wallpaper. So before our residential especially, office I know because office is corporate in a way. And if you need to set up an office, that means there's the business mind of it. But ile ingine it's you can do or you cannot do it. So
let me just interrupt you briefly.
Yes.
So I get why you don't charge a consultation fee before, because my clients primarily are residential, and a bit of, no, that one doesn't fall under commercial. So either residential's the individuals or a developer. Sana the developer.
Yeah,
So you see, developer ukiniita, oh Abi, come let's meet this, I don't charge you. You know, you brought this person in.
Yes.
But you residential individual, residential people can make you run around in this Nairobi. What?
That's my
so
point.
So those ones,
yes.
I do not step out of my house like this if there's no money in the account. You get?
They pay you first. These residential people, wakulipe kwanza.
Residential people. So maybe that's why also mi niko na hiyo, because even her, the person I was referring to before, primarily or mostly does residential. So residential is a whole different ball game. Don't put yourself with commercial.
I decided to unless he's someone who unless he's someone who wants, okay, first of all, they can be maybe relative is fine sometimes, but also you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You know this person, yes, they'll give you the job. But my model for residential, if I give you supply and fit, that one I know who you. If you show interest in that, I know.
Me, the residentials I don't do for relatives unless I'm doing it for you for free.
I know they have to pay.
You
something.
Get, like, for example, let's say my mother-in-law, my mother, my grandmother. You get, so service. Anyone who needs to be charged
service,
residential and is a relative, I don't do.
You avoid that.
No. Utaanza kukosana, then there's so many moving parts, because even dealing with the residential client outside of relatives is a whole challenging thing. Now put those emotions there.
Now exactly, yes. And then they mtu wetu sijui anafanya nini.
Wanawezaje to charge how much?
Inakuwa now you bring all those to now the family gatherings.
They can't even believe that you've told them they need to pay for your plane ticket to come. They're like, angepanda basi.
Exactly.
How much you drive too?
So they usually eliminate the business part of it. Wanasema wewe si ni mtu wetu.
So okay, so for you those ones you don't do at all. Residential you don't do.
It's very rare to do residential, yes.
Because actually at some point I was telling myself, maybe it's a better model to do commercial, because a residential make you have to be very tough. You understand?
Yes, exactly.
And then they take so long. You understand? So you don't do an advance payment for residential, you'll cry. Commercial, najua, it's running maximum a month, 2 months, 3 months, max. Residential, 4 years, you're still doing the same project.
Back and forth. You know those back and forth of, this person has chosen this, we are mekatai, and I'm later tena, go back to the tiles, go back to the paint. Those ones are, what kind of sink, what kind of granite, cabinet boards. It's a lot of...
Do you know the trick I do for that?
Yeah.
I ask you when I'm coming on. Nani ndo kusema hapa?
Okay. Yeah.
Full stop. Who is calling the shots?
I only talk to one person.
You guys discuss there and agree. Then when we come, you're the one giving me final say. Because the moment, I remember there are some clients we used to do, and people, they want you to be the mediator. They don't want to tell their wives they can't do this budget. So they're telling their wife, it's okay, you pick whatever. And then kando wanakwambia Bigel, atanisumbua. Squeeze. How am I squeezing? She's
and
not
then
my wife.
Squeeze, you bring something. Anasema no, this is not what we wanted.
And then she's now feeling like, what? But my husband is paying. What are you telling me here?
So now you become you find yourself in between.
Yes. Hence, residential, get an advance payment, pay for consultations. You understand?
One person.
Pay as we go. Talk to one person. And we wrap it up. Thank you so much, Ruto.
Yes.
We really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I just live with one thing. That's usually my go-to, what do we call it? Like a phrase or something. CDC.
Explain.
It's commit, commitment, discipline, consistency.
CDC, commitment, discipline, and consistency.
Yeah.
Na tumefunga. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
For honoring the invite,
yes.
For sharing with our community. Sindio?
Yeah.
We'll really appreciate it.
Thank you
and taking out the time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. Because it also...
you're doing a good... it's a good thing you're doing here.
Oh, thank you.
At least the upcoming interior designers will have at least somewhere to go, and it's real.
Yes.
This is actually real what is happening
on the ground.
The ground, yes.
Yeah.
If you go to YouTube, those are probably international things.
Yeah.
So those are different market than what we have.
Here.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you so much. And also to wrap it up, guys, we'd like to request your support, so that we can keep having these conversations to keep the lights on, So if you want to contribute, our pay bill number is here. Is it usually on the left or on the right? I'll put my hand on both both sides. Please feel free. Any amount would take us a long way. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Follow him. What are your handles?
At Stepsign Interiors Limited.
What else? That's on
every
on
platform,
all platforms.
Yes.
Sawa.
Yes.
Please go check them out. Follow, leave a comment, say you're doing a good job, share it, because we all get encouragement from getting feedback.
Yes.
You understand? Thank you so much. Until next time, bye.